Oh, hey everybody. We'll try round two and see how it goes. So this is the Hot Buttery Rolls Whiskey Advent Calendar 2020. And to be honest, don't really know how it's going to go. This is an attempt for me to drink 24 whiskeys in 24 days and actually post them on a timeline. So it's a bit of a stretch goal. I don't know if I can do it, but with the Lord and the power of whiskey, all things are possible. So anyways, hope that everybody's having a good December 1st. I don't know if you listen to the band The Maine, but if you do, I hope you listen to Ho Ho Hopefully, because the first line of that song is my favorite line of any song, specifically regarding the date December 1st. So anyways, AJ Lopez is in the chat, buddy. Cheers. I'm about to rip into my first televised drink of the night. And for day one of 2020's Whiskey Advent Calendar, I'm going to go with some Maker's Mark Cask Strength. And the reason I chose this bottle is because first, it's festive AF. And secondly, this is what I used to drink around the holiday time. So Christmas time, I would splurge a little bit, spend a little extra coin, and get some Maker's Mark because it was fancy. So currently, this is the strongest Maker's Mark I have. And because I love cask strength makers, this is what I'm drinking. It comes in specifically at 110.7 proof. And let's see here. That's about as detailed as she gets. There's no age statement on this. It is Kentucky. It is spelled without an E. So hearkening back to the days where whiskey was made in Scotland. I'm not real sure why they left the E out, but I don't judge them for it. I'm just going to drink it. So brings me to my next point. This is a novelty glass that I got. And if you guys aren't purchasing your whiskey based on what cool glass and bottles and shit come with the whiskey, then you are messing up, because I've got a whole bar full of worthless tchotchkes and halfway cool glasses. This is one of my favorites. So DC, what's up, buddy? What's up, Brett? Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks, DC. It's like my second favorite glass that I've gotten for free in a box at Christmas time. So my first favorite promo glass is probably my neat glass that I got with a Smoke Wagon store pick from Liquor Lineup. Number two is going to be a Chevis Regal glass that tips sideways, and once you get it to where it looks like it's straight, you know you're done drinking. But no, this Maker's glass is pretty freaking sweet. I dread the day when all the wax peels off the sides and I got to get rid of them. All right, so day one, going with a Kentucky wheated bourbon. Smells amazing on the nose. Honey, sweet, apples, deliciousness. Does not come across hot whatsoever. Full disclosure, this bottle has been open for easily 18 months. And so I'm not sure what that's done to the flavors. According to Dan and Sean, quite a bit. Dan and Sean of the Bourbon Junkies. Man, this smells really nice. Caramel, vanilla, no youthful gratiness, none of the typical regular makers, dead middle. It's really nice. A little bit of oak, slight amount of cinnamon, not very much. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. On the palate, more of the same. Sweet apple, honey, vanilla, lots of vanilla. Just the slightest bit of cinnamon, which I'm going to attribute to the oak on the tail end of it. It's not bad. It's really good. Yeah, so I feel like I did pretty good. Wanted to start out nice and easy, not get into anything crazy on my first Advent Calendar listing or selection. Also, I don't have the kind of planning or lack of ADD that would lead a person to be able to buy 25 tiny bottles or order a set from Flaviar. So we're just going to go through 25 whiskeys that either myself or my beautiful wife, Hot Buttery Breadsticks, picks from the cabinet. So we'll see how it goes. Not bad at all. So, yeah, day one is in the books. Pretty excited about it. Thank you guys for being here. If anybody's drinking right now, enjoying some warm beverages or cool beverages or room temperature beverages, feel free to slide into the chat. Let me know what you're drinking. Oh, man. Cheers, Whiskey Tornado. Welcome. Yeah, DC. Maker's Mark and Sprite. So I was always Maker's and 7, and it's the bar gun. It's whatever the hell they chose. Either it's Sprite or 7-Up, depending on who their vendor is. But yeah, man, I drank my weight in Maker's and 7, and Maker's on the Rocks. Good shit. Thanks, AJ. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I will be able to film and edit some of these to where I can do some nice Christmassy music or some B-roll or even a banner that says that, who I am. So I don't know if you guys noticed, I got my little logo up in the corner. Shout out to StreamYard for running your Black Friday sale on your software. Appreciate that. So for my $10 a month, I can now put Hot Buttery Rolls in the corner of my frame. So that's a savings of 50%. And if you guys are streaming and not using any kind of premium services from StreamYard, you have until, I think, midnight, probably Eastern time, to take advantage of that because today's the last day. So that's why I did it. Oh, DC, drinking some Cream of Kentucky 11.5. Man, that's a great, great whiskey. I have some of the, I want to say it's 12.3. My wife got it for me for Christmas last year, and it's pretty good stuff. Yes. AJ says my B-roll needs to be called Hot Buttery Rolls. I'm sorry, the Buttery Rolls. So, yeah, I mean, B-roll could be short for Buttery Roll, and people just don't know. It's hard to say. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about this bottle. I wanted to talk about gift sets and how underrated they are at Christmas time because I freaking love them. I might actually do a feature video on some of the cool glasses I've got. But, yeah, I'm really glad I got into this. I'll probably keep this towards the front of the cabinet for the rest of the season. DC, I've actually been looking into that. I would love to get a barrel head with the Hot Buttery Rolls logo on it to mount on the wall. I'm also trying to get my significant Hot Buttery spouse to allow me to purchase some whiskey shelves for this room so I can move everything a little bit forward and have, kind of like the Michael Klein whiskey dungeon of doom / erotic fantasies. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, Whiskey Tornado. Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. That's, I took 6 bottles of whiskey to my mom's house for Thanksgiving, and the Uncut Unfiltered was the one that I took to impress and also to pour for myself when everybody else had kind of gone off the rails. And it did a great job in both of those capacities. Freaking love some Uncut Unfiltered. Oh, man, that's good. So I don't know if you guys can see or not, but the Ho Hot Buttery Rolls down there in the corner, I didn't realize I was going to show up during the whole stream. So kind of glad it did. Makes me happy. Makes me smile. Oh, yeah. No, I don't know how to say his last name. Chenarek? Chevalik? I feel awful trying. But, yeah, no, Aaron from Smoke Wagon does an exceptional job of blending whiskey. And the guy's a freaking wizard. He does use my favorite distillery in Indiana. If you get some pretty good barrels from MGP and age them long enough, you're going to end up with a good whiskey. I mean, it's pretty good, repeatable process. So, well, kids, towards the end of my glass, and I know that My Bourbon Journey and Destination Bourbon are streaming with Jason from the Mash and Drum moderating. So I'm going to let people get back over to that. But when I decided to stream, they were talking about beer. And last time I checked, this was Whiskey Tube, not Beer Tube. If I ever go live drinking beer, then I want you guys to forget I said that. But anyways, I'm going to go back to watching those cats. Thank you all so much for coming out for my first day of Advent 2020. Hope that this month is good to you and yours. Cheers. Good night, guys.